I lost my propeller. Well, my tires have been spinning the whole time I've been in the water. DUKW, front wheel, rear wheel drive. Here's how I got us back to shore. I dog paddled. Come on, tires, come on, tires, come on, tires. Spin, 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 spin. Get us up here. I'm going to get all lined up on this ramp, and then I'm going to shut down. And we're going to let the tires do everything else. So come on, come on, come on, come on. Here we go. Now the front tires are pulling, the back tires are pushing. I don't need the propeller anymore, so I'm going to shut the propeller down. And we're going to climb right up out of here, just the way this thing was designed to do. And we're going to celebrate. The women did a pretty good job. Are you sure you don't want some prune juice?
I'm positive.
Okay. Pretty good stuff, I'll tell you what. Well, we're going to jump back out on the Highway 165, and we're going to do a little island hopping is what we're going to do here, so hang on. You and everybody else on the dock a way to have a good time this afternoon. I'm going to plan your whole afternoon, and it's going to cost you almost nothing. Is that a pretty good price? Okay. Right here's the first thing we're going to do. Right over there on the left is the Dewey Short Visitor Center. Bring your kids back out here. It's a real nice place. It's air conditioned. Tell them you rode with Captain Science. They're going to take you into the theater, show you a 45-minute film of this dam being built. Very educational. You get to see the whole thing get built in 45 minutes. So it's going to take about an hour and a half. And you know what it costs? Zero. Tell them you rode with Captain Science. No charge whatsoever. Oh, look at all them telephone poles down there. That's actually fishermen. That's Lake Taneycomo. Sure don't look like a lake, but it is. You know what a lake has to have that a river doesn't have? A dam. Well, right down there about 20 miles is a dam. So that is a lake, even though it looks like a river. Now, Susan, I shouldn't show you this because your husband's going to get real nervous over this. But you see that big thing over on the hill? You know what that is? That's my ex-wife's new house. Oh my goodness, I'll tell you what, you'll end up on a Des Moines, Iowa if you're not careful there, Susan. You know what? The Beach Boys are going to take us to the beach to have some fun. But how many would really like to get in the lake and go swimming? How many kids would like to get in the lake and go swimming? Anybody want to do that? All right, I'm going to show you how to do that here in just a couple of minutes. But let's just lay back and enjoy the Beach Boys. Okay, Susan, here's what you got to do to get the kids in the water. Go down that road right there. Let's go for the Shine Beach. They got concession stands. They have a lot of shows. They have a beautiful beach. They got restrooms. It's a nice one. They got picnic tables, all kinds of stuff. And if you tell them you rode with Captain Science, now remember this is going to be one of those try to do it cheap tours. You know how much it costs? If you tell them you rode with me, $1 nickel per person. Can you believe that? $1 nickel. Now you got to get 80 people in your car, but if they're little bitty people and there's 80 of them, it's only $4 for the whole car, and that figures out to $1 nickel a piece. So that's a pretty good deal, isn't it, Sue? It is, $1 nickel a piece. I think that's a real good deal. By the way, all that rock right there up in Iowa, you probably don't have any of it. That's called limestone Wichita, we don't have any, well, we got some, but not like we do around here. But we don't have any topsoil down here in Branson. In fact, if you look right there under that sumac, see all them arms right there? We don't have any topsoil at all. And because we don't have any topsoil, none of our houses in Branson have basements. Now, it's too expensive. This rock over here, you can't dig it out of the ground. A backhoe, you just can't dig it out of the ground. You have to dynamite it out of the ground. Well, it's going to cost you $15,000, $20,000, $25,000 to put a hole in the ground called the basement. So we don't have it. Now, we have a lot of hills, so we have walkout basements. The front of your house is one level, the back of your house is two level. We got a lot of those, but we don't have real basements. We're going to make a right turn. Everybody hang on real tight here. There we go. And you know, Susan, everybody on this trip is going to get treated kind of special because you're going to get the opportunity to do something that no other tourist in Branson, Missouri for the last 8 years has been able to do. Now, I can't do it for you for free. I wish I could, but I can't. If you want to, you can come back out here and take a tour inside the dam. Inside, not on the outside. Haven't been able to do that for over 8 years. So it's a fun thing to do, and there's 2 ways to do it. Number one, you can ride a duck. I'll bring you out here, we'll go to the lake, then we'll come over here, we'll do a tour. Get off the duck, we'll go inside for 45 minutes, I'll give you a tour. Or the second way is to go over to the movie theater, you know, the Dewey Short Visitor Center, get on a trolley, come over here and park and go inside the dam. So you can do it one of 2 ways. And it's a fun thing to do, and it's very educational to do also, in case you'd want to do that. Well, we're going to kind of cruise on down here and take a look at the back side of the dam. And you know, I was telling you that the water was real bad last year, real high, higher than it's ever been before. Well, they were actually kind of worried about the dam, so they wanted to let pressure off the dam, so they put a hole in the dam. Now, how do you put a hole in a dam like that? Dynamite. You lift the gates. Well, there's 10 35-foot long gates up there. They lifted every one of them 2 feet. 350 feet long. Now that's a hole in the dam, 2 feet deep and 350 feet long. And they left it there day after day after day after day. And you know, we had high school seniors in Branson coming out here, taking pictures, because they had never seen those gates open before. They just don't mess with those gates unless they have to. So it was really a pretty sight to see. Where we're sitting right here, this was flooded, obviously. All of that brick stuff out there, those concrete blocks and everything, yeah, that was all gone. I mean, that was under 10 feet of water. And the water wasn't running down, you know, running down like a slipper slide. It was shooting out under pressure. It'd go out maybe as far as 100 feet before it would start to break and then come down and so forth. It was really pretty. But it was also kind of dangerous because if it hadn't worked, they were really kind of concerned about the dam. It had never been that high before.
You mean it went up until the dark corner here?
Yeah, we're sitting right here on this black asphalt right here. This was underwater. Yeah, it sure was. They don't open the gates. I think they've been open, I know, about 4 times. I've seen them open 4 times, but that's many years. So they go for years without opening those gates. Now,